lo mío está mi respirar. Contigo veo todo como en espiral. Quiero tirarnos fotos y que se hagan viral. Tus ojos me concentran como Adelar. Contigo me sube el overall. Te toco y hasta el mundo deja de llegar. A nosotros ni la muerte nos va a separar. Bebé, yo soy tuyo nada más.
What's up, guys? We're back with another mukbang. So I just stopped to get we got out of the house earlier than usual. So we're all ready. You guys see this highlight? Yes, girl. So we're all ready and we're out of the house, like I said, earlier than usual because Jonathan had an appointment. So and it's like rainy and beautiful outside. Can you guys tell? And it's super cold. So I decided to stop by and get us all some Starbucks. Yummy, baby? Yeah. I got a couple kids hot chocolates. One for Isaac, one for Isaiah. Isaiah's I put in his bottle already. Isaac has his right there. And then I got us some sandwiches, some breakfast sandwiches. So I got the carved ham and Swiss. And I think this is just a seasonal one. You know, like for Thanksgiving. You want me to hold this? Yeah. Okay. And I got Isaac and Isaiah the bacon one so it's basically the same thing, but instead of ham, it's bacon. And I got the same thing for Jonathan, and I got myself the peppermint mocha, but I got it hot because, like I said, it's cold outside. Oh my god, that sucks. This poor guy, you guys see how it's raining? It's like pouring right now. Mom. This poor guy is pushing his truck in this rain. That sucks. Oh Lord, please help him. Amen. So like I said, yeah, I got the ham one. Let's say goodbye. So Jonathan had an appointment today. That's why we left the house a little bit earlier. Well, yeah, that's why we left the house earlier. Isaiah's eating his sandwich. I don't know if you guys can see him. He's drinking his hot chocolate in his bottle. But I think the bacon is too much for him because he's spitting some of it out. This is pretty good. I used to not be a fan of sandwiches with like sweetbreads, but it's starting to grow on me, and this is pretty good. So like croissant sandwiches, I was used to like, because I think it was just the mix of sweet and savory that I just wasn't a fan of, but it's starting to grow on me. So yeah. But I'm just sitting outside of Jonathan's work because, like I said, he had an appointment. So he's with his appointment right now, and then once he's done, then he can come get a sandwich. Oh. You guys, it's so beautiful outside. I've been on this whole mojo of like getting myself actually a little bit ready in the mornings, because before I was always the like comfortable girl. I would just, I mean, I still dress a little comfortable, especially when I'm going to work, because it's like, why, like, I don't really see the point in like doing the most with like your clothes when you go to work, especially if it's like a job where you get like dirty. Obviously, I see why you wouldn't like wear like sweats or like even like yoga pants, but lately I've been like doing my makeup, because I would just always just like throw my hair up in a bun and that was it and go, because the boys had some sweet stuff on them and I got it on my hand. But I was just always like the just hurry and go type of girl. Now I do like obviously still hurry because like we're always in a rush with the boys, but now I like try to do like my makeup and I try just like, you know, get myself a little bit ready, because it makes me feel better about myself. Like I'd be looking at myself like, oh yes girl, like even right now like I'd be feeling myself. And I'll listen to like, I've been into like listening to inspirational stuff in the mornings, like just to get my day started, and honestly it like it helps. It's helped me like just start my day with good vibes. And I found this playlist on YouTube of like, yes baby? Oh, I'm sorry, I'm covering you.
Mommy!
Yes, baby.
It's Tata.
You want hot chocolate?
No, but Tata.
I don't have your tata here, baby. You don't like the carnita?
Mm.
Oh, it's Papa's?
Mm.
Isaiah threw his meat at Isaac. His bacon. It's like all fat. I found this playlist on YouTube and it's like a gospel. It's like a gospel music, but it's like hip hop ish, like pop gospel music. And I don't know, it makes me feel good, and I just start off my day like positive. Don't get me wrong though, I do start off my mornings. What baby? What? You don't want that? You don't want this bun? Or you just want me to take off the carnita? Okay.
No.
The bacon's still good though.
Make Mommy want the bun.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you the bun. I'm taking off the carnita.
No, take off.
You could never get anything past Isaac, I swear. Like I said, don't get me wrong, I do still start some of my days with like ratchet music or like Cardi B music, but it's like a whole different vibe when you start it off with like motivational stuff, or like I said, even like that gospel music. And I like it because like I said, it's just like a whole different vibe, and you just start off your day positive, and it's like
Mama,
you
that.
bring positive, it's cheese baby,
Oh.
you bring positive vibes and you just release positive vibes, and then you just surround yourself with pure positivity. And who doesn't want pure positivity? I know I do. Cause girl, let me tell you, I be having who wants the tea? So let me tell you guys. My dad, like I said, walked out. Like, my sister's dad is not my dad, but my sister's dad is whose name is on my birth certificate. And because he chose to take up the role of being my dad and putting his name on my birth certificate is why he was able to get his papers, because he was not a legal citizen, let me tell you. So because of me, pretty much he has papers, right? This is good. If you guys haven't tried this sandwich, it's pretty good. The ham, it tastes like Thanksgiving ham. You like Thanksgiving ham? Anyways. So he has papers because of me. Because of my existence is why he has papers, right? Okay. Moving on. That's one thing. Moving on. Well, let me tell you guys how like all of this got started. So the other day, my sister spoke to her dad, and he just like loves talking about other subjects, like other people that shouldn't even be in the conversation, like multiple different people. But I'm gonna just talk about me. The tea's scorching. And so I came up in the topic. I don't know how, I don't know why, whatever. I haven't spoken to this man since before Melody, because you know why? I chose to like completely exclude myself, because when I found out I was pregnant with Melody, my mom was like, oh, you should tell your dad. Have you told your dad? And I was like, no. And I spoke to him on the phone, and he was like, well, if this is the route that you chose to take with your life, there's no going back anymore, I guess. That was his congratulations to me, okay? But anyways, that was the last time, I believe that was the last time I spoke to him, because after that I was just like, what?
It's off.
No, we're leaving right now. Finish your bun. You want more hot chocolate?
No, the doctors.
I don't have your tata, baby. Because you're a big boy, remember? Hold on, let me find Isaac's phone. So he can watch Brian, because he's over it. But that was the last time I decided to, like, that I ever, like, associated myself with him. Like, I heard about him. I never, like, talked bad about him or anything. Bájale poquito, baby. Bájale poquito.
Huh?
Bájale poquito. Because, like, who wants that kind of negativity, especially when you just found out that you're having a child and you're just, like, all happy, and then it's just like, you know? But I didn't really care, because the most the most important person that I needed to tell and that I was extremely scared to tell was my mom, and I had gotten that over with, and she was happy for me, so that's all that mattered, honestly. But anyways, like, I think honestly, that's the last time I remember talking to him, okay? So my sister's talking to him the other day. I come up in the conversation, I don't know why. But he starts telling her, your mom raised you guys with too good of a lifestyle. He was bitter because when him and my mom separated, my mom gave us a better lifestyle than he was able to give us. Honestly, like, if you want to talk like real, that's honestly what happened. When she was with him and we were with him, we were living in a trailer park. When she got separated from him, we went from living in a trailer park to a 2-story house, a better neighborhood, a better school. And he was bitter about that. And it's like, why are you going to be bitter because your kids... I'm not even talking about myself anymore. Like, okay, because ever since I found out and my mom told me that he wasn't my real dad, he loves pointing that out. And he loves saying that I'm not his daughter. And I'm like, okay, I'm not your daughter, so why are you worried about me? Like, the fuck? Honestly. And he's like, your mom gave you guys too good of a lifestyle. Now you guys are accustomed to good things, and it's like, okay, and what's the problem with that? He's like, she didn't raise you guys right. What did he say? He's like, I tried to give you guys everything that I could. You guys, when they got separated, you guys want to know how much money we would see from him? Every 3 years, we get like $100 for Christmas. I'm not saying like throughout the year. No, for Christmas, we would get $100, and he thought that that was enough to raise 3 daughters, 3 growing daughters. I gave you guys everything that, and that's bullshit because he had a lot more than that, but he just didn't. He didn't want to be a dad and raise his fucking kids. Like, that's what it comes down to. And if he's so worried about him having to raise a daughter that wasn't his, when I didn't want to go with him on his visiting days, why was he worried about it? But anyways, you guys, when I heard about this, I was so pissed off because it's like, why are you still worried about me? And the only reason that I'm pissed off that he's worried about me is because whenever he talks about me, it's always crap. That's all. That's it. And it's like, why are you gonna be bitter about someone that you shouldn't be worried about? But anyways, he's like, your mom didn't raise you guys right, whatever. He's like, she got you guys accustomed to a good life, and now you guys don't work for what you want. And it's like, and I think he was only saying this because my sister was asking him for help with something. And so he like went off on like this tangent telling her this and that. And he's like, I tried to give you guys everything I could. I even took on a daughter that wasn't even mine. And it's like, skirt, but you did very well take in those papers, didn't you? He starts talking about oh my god, I just lost the word. No. Don't you hate that when you're like on a roll and then you just... He starts talking about morals, and it's like, he's like, Liz is over there having kids, living with her boyfriend, with her husband, she's out there having kids out of wedlock. And it's like, okay. He's like, your other sister's over there having kids out of wedlock. He's like, and he tells my sister, he's like, and you're living with your boyfriend out of wedlock. He's like, what kind of example is that? And when I was getting told this, I was like, wait a minute. I was like, that is the wrong person to be talking about morals, and you shouldn't be doing this, and that's not right. When he was crossing his brother's wife in the border, he slept with her and got her pregnant while she was with his brother. But you're talking about morals. Skirt, get out of here with that. Out of here. I don't want to hear none of that. Morals, you should be worried about your shit. Don't worry about mine. Don't worry about my sisters, because you ain't helping out. At the end of the day, you ain't helping out with nothing. You didn't pay any bills, so shut up. Did I call you to ask you for money to help me with my kids? No. Is my other sister asking you to help her with her kid? No. So what are you worried about? What are you worried about? When he told my other sister to run away from our house to go with him, he told her to run away with some guy that she had met like a month at the most. She didn't know this kid. He was 20 something and she was was she 18 already? No, she wasn't even 18 yet. And he told her to run away across states, 14 hours away with this kid that she barely knew. What type of dad does that? Do you know how dangerous? Me. Her younger sister was. That's what I was worried about the most. I was like, when I first talked to her after, I was like, do you know how dangerous that was? I was like, okay, yeah, you run away. Okay, whatever. Like, that's besides the point. I was like, you know how dangerous it was? You going across states. I was like, with some guy that you don't even know. I was like, we didn't even know. I only knew him because he came to my job once to see her, and he didn't even get out of the car. I only knew what he looked like because she showed us pictures. I was like, we don't know who he is. I was like, what if he would have done something to you? I was like, you're driving by woods. I was like, he could have easily raped you, killed you, and left you in those woods. Bye-bye. I was like, that was insane. And when we found out that it was her dad that told her to do that, I was like, what is wrong with this man? Oh my God. I'm telling you, if I have any strong feelings towards someone this bad, it's to that man, because it's insanity what he does without thinking. It's like, it's your own daughter. He did it to get back at my mom. Like, what are you getting out of that? My sister was the one that was gonna get hurt, not my mom. Ugh. Anyways, he tells her to run away, that he'll take care of her, that he'll buy her a store so that she can run it, this and that, like painting the world to her. She gets there, he doesn't. She left with freaking sandals on her feet, no, and just the clothes that she had on her back. That was it. She didn't take any clothes or anything, right? He didn't want to buy her underwear, let alone other shoes, clothes, nothing. Nothing. She was sleeping on a twin bed. Her feet were hanging off the bed. But you were giving it. You were giving the world, weren't you? I was like, how about, when I heard about this, I was so mad. I was like, how about you worry about your morals, worry about asking God for forgiveness for everything that you've done. I was like, you worry about raising your little kids that you're having with your 16-year-old wife. How about that? I was so over it. I was like, dude, why are you talking? Like, what are you gaining out of that? Why are you still so bitter? And when I was getting told this from my source, I told my source, I was like, I honestly, 100% being real, I was like, I just feel bad for this person because they're living such a bitter life if they're still dwelling on stuff that has nothing to do with them. And that's, in all honesty, the truth. But is you mad though? You mad? ¿Qué pasó, baby? He dropped his bottle. Alright, guys. These are the last bites. Let me know if you guys have ever had a situation like this where someone in your family just loves to talk all this crap. There's always that one. You know, there's always that one. ¿Qué pasó, baby? Oh, I thought I could reach his bottle, but I can't. One minute, please. And honestly, you guys, it's not like, I know a lot of people are probably gonna be like, well, that's because you're their mom, but honestly, my kids are such a joy to have around. Like, they are hilarious. For one, they're so loving. They're just amazing kids to have around. And it's like, at the end of the day, whoever's missing, oh, did you guys see that come out of my mouth? Whoever's missing out on them in their lives, that's their loss. It's not mine. Whoever's talking, it's their problem. They're the ones still mad. Because I ain't mad. Like, you talking smack, okay. Like, at the end of the day, you're the one living bitter. And you're the one over there being... I don't know. It's like, you're over there living thinking you're perfect. At least I know that I ain't perfect. And I'm living with my discrepancies. But, at the end of the day, the only person that I have to answer to is the one upstairs. So I'm not gonna sit here and be mad because I ain't making you happy. That ain't what I'm living for. Sorry. Last bite. Alright. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I know it turned into a little rant, but it is what it is. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Like I said, comment down below. Let me know like your stories. I love to like hear this nitty-gritty stuff. You know the tea. The tea is always good. Let me know what other videos you guys want to see, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye.